Hey you guys, I'm Courtney, also Tech Queen 88 in the digital world, and I want to talk to you today about maintaining a comfortable and healthy work-life balance, okay? Now, in order to tell you that, I want to tell you a little bit about myself first. I am a website designer. The name of my company is PC Media Tech. I am a website designer trying to figure out the best way to position my company and my brand was a up and down struggle for me. If you are one of my tech queens, one of my boss ladies or men, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like a roller coaster, okay, in the beginning until you really figure it out. And then it's still a roller coaster. You just kind of learn how to maintain it. So that's one reason why I wanted to talk to you all about this today. When I first started my business, I used to work so much. I would work late nights, I would work weekends, and I eventually realized that I was actually working in my business and I wasn't really laying the foundation like I should have been. So I would say after starting my business initially in 2015, when I got my first real client, and I like to say that's when I got my first real client because before that I would just be designing for like a family member or a friend or working on a project for something that I was doing myself. So after I got my first real client and I started to grow from there, I realized that I really needed to have a stronger foundation, and basically what that meant for me is developing consistent accounting practices and human resources practices if you have like contractors or team members or assistants, and making sure that you're handling the processes and the things that you need to have set up in your business, whether that be on the promotional design side or all of that stuff behind the scenes on the back end, just as effectively as you're handling all of the things that you're working on actively to continue to bring in revenue for your business. That's one thing that was a struggle for me. And as I continued to grow, I started to take more personal time for myself. Okay, so nowadays I rarely stay up all night working unless I'm working on a big project here and there. I might stay up fairly late just to work, and I don't work on weekends at all. I can't remember when the last time I worked on a weekend, because we have to take that time to ourselves. It's so important. And I understand in the beginning, especially if you're just getting started, you're entering into the high growth phase, or you're already in the high growth phase, a lot of times we feel like that's what just needs to be done, but it's just as equally important to take the time to work on the personal side and have that good healthy work-life balance and things like that. I used to let potential clients just call me whenever they wanted to, just because I was trying to get the next sale or just because I was trying to keep them happy. But at the end of the day, I had to realize that some things like that, and as well as a lot of other things that I was doing in the beginning, had to change for my mental health sake. And you have to be the judge to realize when certain things that you're doing or the way that you're operating as a tech queen, as a boss lady, or one of my boss men, you have got to understand and realize where that thin line is for you. Now, if it's one of my team members or somebody that's a contracting with me that's working on a big project or something, they know they can call me because it's important to me. I'll make an exception to the rule as long as it's something that can't wait for me to check an email or a text, or for them to enter it into our team communication system for me to see it later. The main thing I want to do with this channel is just encourage. I've been able to substantially grow my business to a point where I feel like we now have a more solid foundation. I've been able to align my Tech Queen brand with my website design agency, PC Media Techs. And I'm also becoming a new author. I did publish our Vision to Life Master Planner last year. And if you need help planning out the processes and the things that you need to have set up in your business, whether that be on the promotional design side or other things that you're planning to do within your business as you continue to grow, especially if you want to lay a solid foundation, okay, I want to encourage you to check out our Vision to Life Master Planner. And if you're at the stage in your business where you want to begin figuring out the things that you need to have set in place in order to get more done while working less, so that you can continue to maintain that great, comfortable work-life balance, then I want you to go and download our free workflow project tracker. And if you click the link in the description, you'll be able to read a little bit more about exactly what that's going to help you with. And if you visit techqueenshop.com, you can learn more about the Tech Queen brand. We're all about creating products that help you to be preventative and be able to maintain those balances and do it with style. Okay, be able to move and roll up and pull up with class. Okay, that's what it's all about at the end of the day. You don't have to sacrifice one for the other. You can have it all. You deserve to have a great, healthy work-life balance and be comfortable and be preventative and make sure that the people that are working with you are aware of different ways that they can do it as well.
I find it extremely difficult to make it simple. Try and convey it the way they comprehend it. It's probably gonna take me a whole life sentence, since I find it extremely difficult to make it simple.